Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of map making. Today we are going to be focusing on the enemies. Now, initially I thought it was a great idea to do one enemy at a time for 11 different categories with 3 other separate categories and do them all individually. But now that I calculated it, I figured that we need about 300 different mobs. So 300 different spawners for each ones, and I'd have to space them out evenly across the world, and that doesn't even include bosses. These are just standard enemies. So, plan B, which is the plan we're going to work on today, is have the mobs completely randomized. So you'll see I have all these slimes here that have different names, and each color coordinates to the name. So let's go test for at a name equals bandit1. Because that will be the mob that we are working on today. And here we are going to go execute at R, so it's random, type equals slime, name equals bandit1 health. And then we are going to go set block, right there, redstone block. So at a random position, either here, here, or here, a redstone block will be summoned. And these will execute different commands. So what I have done, under the places where it says health, I've added 3 command blocks which set the entity data of all bandit 1s to set the health to 25, and this one is 30, and this one is 35. So let's summon, for instance, a creeper with the name of bandit 1. So custom name bandit case sensitive bandit1. Alright, and you'll see a redstone block has appeared here. I don't know what. Oh yeah, okay. So this command block is just going to, which way is this? Positive X. This command block here is going to fill this whole section with air. So next time we activate it, it will be filled up with air. So that redstone block will disappear. In fact, let's just activate that now. Oh yeah, okay. So I need to do that. Oh, what's going on? Alright, there's a space here that shouldn't be there. Oh, picky. Alright, so let's try this again. Because we haven't created a way to disable this, we're just going to kill it. Oh. So the entity is now gone. Let's summon in another one. Okay, so this time it has a health of 25 because the redstone block appeared here. 2, 3. So that took 3 hits to kill. Let's summon another one. Alright, so this one should have 30. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that also did 3 hits. Maybe if my sword is a bit too powerful. But you get the idea that every time I summon one of these guys, he has a different amount of health. Yeah, this one's the highest health that you can get, so that took a lot of hits. Not really sure how many, you can count them yourself. But that's what we are going to do for all of these categories. So there's going to be health, how much damage the mob deals, the potion effects that they could have. I'm going to leave one blank, just so they don't have any potion effects in that instance. The weapons, what they have on their chests, what they have on their legs, what they have on their boots, and their name. Now the name is important, it's because it's going to determine what their head looks like and what kind of dialogue they'll say, and their other special attacks which we will get to another time. Okay, when going onto the equipment, this is very important to know. You do not use the entity data command, and I'll show you why. Alright, let's summon in a zombie. So this command will change the equipment, so he's wearing a leather chest plate. Alright, that's all well and good. Well, when you activate this command, which says you're wearing leather leggings, you'll see it actually removes the chest plate from the zombie, which is not what we want, seeing as though these are going to be activated separately. So instead, oh, here are his trousers, they're called. So instead, we are going to be using replace item. Now the syntax for this is replace item entity. You specify your entity, and you go slot.armor.whatever you want, and then you place whatever you want here, how many, and the data. So I'll explain what happens when we do that here. Let's just summon him in manually. Oh, baby zombie. Okay, so he's wearing his leather chestplate, and when we activate the second one, which specifies legs, you'll see it actually does not remove the chestplate this time. Just before I go on to specify all of these things, I'd just like to point out that I have color-coded each of the chunks, because if you have more than 64 command blocks run at the same time, it will lag your world exponentially. So this is why it's a good idea to count your command blocks and see how many mobs you can actually fit in here. So in this case, just with these 4 chunks, assuming that the redstone blocks will go all the way across, we could home about 244 different types of mobs. I have rigged up all of these randomizers now. I have not added in the command blocks for all of them, but I just want to show you. Let's spawn in a zombie named Bandit. Actually, we'll just do it like this. Oops, wrong command. And you get to see that the redstone blocks have been filled in every category, and apparently I have not set this far enough. Let's try that again. Let's go 35. Yep. So as you can see, if you have a good eye, if you have a good eye, you can tell that all of those sections have been activated. It is now the next day, and the randomization is complete. So as you can see, when I put down these bandits, don't fret around the name or the skull. That will be changed soon. It's just for the sake of completion and example. So this bandit, completely random. It'll be different from the next guy, which has a different weapon, different name, different set of clothes. And I think that is pretty cool. And this has lots of potential for other things, because I just added, let me just get my calculator. Okay, I just worked out that that's about 46,000 combinations of bandit that you can get. They each have different potion effects. You can't tell because the particles are hidden. Forgot to mention that. When you add the word true at the end, it means hide the particles. So that's why I have saturation and weakness, but you cannot see any of the particles. What's this? MC Edit? Yes, this is what we're going to be using to copy over all of these command blocks, because the bandits are going to go off the same kind of... Oh, I've never seen that message before. Anyway, we'll copy all of this. So we can just select it with our selecting tool in MC Edit. And what we are going to do, we're going to press... Where's the clone button? Here it is. Clone. And we're just going to nudge it upwards. Space. Upwards like this. And that should work. Hopefully. I've got my fingers crossed, so let's regenerate, change coordinates. Yeah, okay. I believe that's good. Let's clone. Okay, so it copied the slimes over as well, which is great. So let's save that and exit. So here we are back in the world. Now what we need to do, we should probably increase... Oh dear. Alright. We should probably increase the y-axis on this by a fair bit. Oh, yep. Let's do the same for this part. Alright, that's handling it well. Oh no, it's already activated the command blocks. Dang it. Alright. And this should still work because it's all in relative coordinates. But what we need to do right now, we need to rename all of these slimes so they say BA2, which just means the second variant of the bandit that we're going to create. And we need to reprogram whatever we want to reprogram. So I'm thinking about changing the health, the damage. I might play around with the potion effects, the weapons, and the armor should remain mostly the same. And as for the names, I might keep the names. I'm not sure about that yet, but for now, let's just keep them. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, we have a hopeless bandit. Oh yeah, I forgot to make them wear the villager heads, but that's alright for now. Let's just do that real quick. Control middle click. Paste. Alright. And that didn't work. I wonder why. Oh yeah, duh. Keep making the same mistake, killers. Don't do it. And that should have updated all of them, but oh well, it doesn't matter. So this guy has a wooden sword, a bow. They can come with, yeah, a bow, a stone axe. Now these are really strong, but hopefully we'll be able to see that he's got speed. That's a bad example. Alright, so we finally received a weapon. Now each weapon is going to have a very slight decrease in speed, just to create some variance into the player's choice. So although it doesn't make much difference, it does influence the player's decisions about what weapons they choose, and it also feels more like you're holding a weapon of great power. So, haha. So I'm going to wrap up this episode now. So we've got two variants of bandits now, Bandit 1 and Bandit 2. Bandit 2 is more powerful than Bandit 1. And so we have about 100,000 different combinations of enemies. Isn't that great? That's fantastic. That's progress, in my opinion. So I'm just going to do the third bandit off camera, and I will work on another mob another time, because I think we've done enough mob work. Well, I have anyway. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit now. So I think I made it pretty clear that I need help with this map. I cannot do all this on my own. I mean, look how long it's taken me just to get not even 4 chunks of redstone down. So I do need help, mostly with building and terraforming and story writing, right? And if you want to help me, then please add me to your circles. You know what Google Plus is, right? Right? Well, hopefully. Please add me to your circles. That's my name there, Jragon014. And please also send me an email if you're also interested. Sending me your Google Plus account name as well. And I can invite you to a community which is called Lila's Heartwork. That's basically where we are going to share all our creations with each other. But you have to appeal first, tell me why I should accept you. And if you'd like to participate, then please do. I love a big team of people. I hate working on my own sometimes. It's so boring, and I often quit projects because I'm not getting enough stuff done, because I often try and do a lot of things by myself. I tried making a zombie apocalypse map once, and I had about 15 minutes of gameplay when I realized that this project was just too big and I can't do it. So now that I have a YouTube account, things are different, you know what I mean? Like, I have people who can help me do the stuff that I can't do, like build. I mean, look at all this. Aren't I just a great builder? So anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. Please join me. I am very excited about this, and I hope you are too. I will keep putting out episodes on this every now and then, but I should also work on my other 2 series, which is just my one command creations and Command Central, where I show you how I make my one command creations. But I hope this gets big soon, so thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.